Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Del Mar Racetrack here on Friday. It is the 24th of November, 2023. Gonna look at the featured 7th race from Del Mar, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's look at the 7th race from Del Mar, which is a very good race. It is the Hollywood Turf Cup. It's a Grade 2 event going for a $200,000 purse, race for 3-year-olds and upwards. We have a field of 8 horses going to the Jimmy Durante Turf Course. The distance of ground is 2,400 meters, or a mile and a half on the turf course. Rails are up at 24 feet. Gonna take the one horse Francesco Clemente as a top selection. I'm going to go 1-8-4-6 in the superfecta. 1-8-4-6 super. Top selection to one horse Francesco Clemente. This 4-year-old colt by DeBowie. Chad Brown trains is when Umberto Rispoli gets to mount. The horse's most recent outing came 19th of October at Aqueduct. Mount 3/8 on the inner turf course and allowance race 100,000. And the horse went by 3/4 in length that day. And they were crawling that day. And this horse was way out of it. But he had the turn of foot to win. He slowly moved his way into it. He was stupidly wide. He had the turn of foot. And he got the job done. Winning by 3/4 in length with blinkers on for the first time. That was a very exciting run. Coming back to stakes quality horses for the first time on this side of the pond, I think he's in a good spot to win, and I think he'd get that winning check again. 2 back at Aqueduct on the 21st of September, a mile and 1/8 and off 6-2 claimer. He finished 4th by 2 1/4 lengths. He didn't break so well, which is a thing with him. And, again, he doesn't have a lot of forwardly pace. He moved a little bit late, but he needs something more. First start in a little bit. He might need the race there. And the race before that, his final start in the UK under the care of John Gosden in the Wolferton Stakes at Royal Ascot. Mile and a quarter, 20th of June. He ran horribly. He finished 12th by 12 lengths that day. He didn't break out of the gate. He didn't have anything. And he just, he was just not comfortable in that spot. That was a very tough race. And then in Goodwood, a mile and a quarter in the Festival Stakes, just a regular listed stakes. Finished second by a neck that day. Again, not getting out of the gate so clearly. He had a decent turn of foot, but he just couldn't get there late. But he ran his heart out on the fast ground. And then in Newmarket in the summer of 2022 in a Class 2 handicap, he won by 9. Again, not the best of beginnings that day, but he really took off clear late. He's trading well at Belmont. I'll give him a shot here on the ticket at 3-1. He could definitely win, but he's going to have to break from the inside. I think the 8-horse Speaking Scout for Grand Motion and Juan Hernandez can win also. He had a good race in the John Henry Turf Cup at, or Turf Championship, whatever they call that race at San Antonio, mile and a quarter on the 1st of October. He finished 3rd by 1 3/4 lengths that day. Had a little bit of a trouble trip that day, but he was gaining that day. Prior to the tap at Kentucky Downs over the mile 70, he finished 5th by 3 1/4 lengths again. A little bit tough trip, but he got around the race course well. And then the lower, he didn't get out of the gate so clearly, but he's come to the mile and a half for the first time. He won on this turf course quite nicely last year in the Hollywood Turf Cup. I'll give him a shot here on the ticket at 5-2. I think he's on the improve. And also a horse that at a small upset could be the 4-horse here, Plantario for Dick Mandela and Hector Barrios. He hasn't won since the San Juan Capistrano, which he won by 4.5 lengths going away that day. Came back to run on the East Coast in the UN, where he just never had a good trip, and then ran the Del Mar Handicap, where he just, again, really couldn't get the good turn of foot that day. But he's been getting better with every single race since coming out east. I'll give him a shot here. He could definitely upset at 5-1. If he can't win, I would definitely use him also in the exact trifecta. You can definitely get under there, but it's a very exciting feature today from Del Mar, so I think you want to go a little deep in the pick 4. But to recap my selection for the 7 from Del Mar now, it is the Hollywood Turf Cup, a race very rich in history. I'm going to go with the 1-horse Francesco Clemente. Give kudos to the 8-horse Speaking Scout and the 4-horse Plantario. 1-8-4-6 super, 1-8-4 in our multi-race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.